Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again. HOI4, the new order as Buryatia. We are still struggling with the Divine Mandate. We are pumping them down. We've killed more than double than have died on our spot. But they're pumping out more and more guys. It's ridiculous. We don't have the equipment to do that, but they apparently do. But that does not discourage us. As you can see, another 2 units are dead. Right here. Come on, and boom. They're dead. 6 to 8 left. Good. There are some possibilities for us, right? To do something. This one right here. I would like to get. If at all possible. Come on, come on, come on. Just move in, boys. Move in, boys. I'll let him... There we go. Yo, what the hell? Is that 1 or 7? Alright, that's a 1. But still, that kind of scared me. Enemy has the upper hand, I know, but we don't really have much of a choice. Oh. That is actually great. If I can get there in time. Well, actually, no. Doesn't really matter. Good. That'll be a bit annoying to actually. It is doable. Another, again, for the millionth time, the port has been secured. You know what? There we go. Oh, they're actually just standing here now. I prefer that, honestly. I'd prefer it if you just kept standing there and not doing shit. Port Mogadon. Oh! They did an oopsie. Something like that. Mayhaps. Yes. Good. Crush him in here as well. Alright. And in here. Ooh. Looks like they're at the end of their rope. pretty much. Alright. I know. We can go and destroy you as well. Shouldn't be a problem. They got 6 units left, pretty much. We're almost done after this grueling battle. Jesus, he's destroying me hard. That's all, folks, right? Good. Alright, we still have our 12 troops, barely any boys anymore. Yeah, right into our armies. Where's their capital, actually? Yo, I think once we take Omelon, that'll be it. Yeah, 4 to 6 troops apparently. So it's not even actually 6. Oh, we've almost restored everything in here. Come on, just a bit more. I feel like they're gonna go, yeah, they're trying to get in here to protect Omelon. But looks like they're all alone. And I get to take it. Still not enough, what the hell? Oh shit. I don't know what else there's left. Oh, it's a big one, that's why. Alright, fair enough. Get down there. Yo, excuse me? Where the fuck are you going? And why are my troops so weak? Still, to this day. They're not, he's not getting there. Get in here. Oh, they pushed me back off Omelon. That kind of sucks. Honestly. Fucking go. Fucking go. Get in there. Good. Scavenge for loot, I guess. No, that's not... Yeah, that's not our peace conference, so... I mean... something like that, I guess? Wouldn't be the worst regardless. Good. Just keep going, right? Eventually you'll get where you need to be. And we'll be good. Some basic literacy. Alright. New research facilities. Alright. Is Yakutsk their core? Yeah. Oh, fucking tank. God. Whew. Jesus. That was rough. That was really rough. Core everything. Let's get more industry tech, I guess. The trial of Alexander. Head cocked back, Sablin gazed down through narrowed eyes at Father Alexander, man heavily built and impressively bearded. Man sat in the dock in his priest's vestments, his only concession to vanity a golden cruciform necklace. Breathing tranquil, he looked ahead in the state of apparent serenity, one hand resting lightly atop of the other. Sablin wondered if the state of his mind was as peaceful as his exterior would one lead to believe. Truth to be told, Sablin couldn't quite figure men out. He wasn't a tyrant, an evil man. Although he seemed to believe in the best interest of the Russian people, he also fought against the socialist revolution. Having once been a member of the proscribed catacomb church, he had continually held that Christianity, not socialism, would be Russia's salvation. A good man at heart, but so misguided. Religion was, as Lenin had so famously said, the opiate of the masses. The Russian people would never be free until they liberated themselves from the bishops of their saccharine lies. Alexander Vladimirovich Men began Brown, as Sablin noticed how Men didn't tense even at the slightest as his sentence was read out. The Court of Soldiers and Workers finds you guilty of crimes against the Socialist Revolution. You are hereby sentenced to 2 years and 6 months up to rehabilitative labor in the service of the revolution. Dismissed. Standing, Men silently made the sign of the cross. He went with dignity, allowing the soldiers to take him outside without resistance, not glancing back as though afraid of being transformed into a pillar of salt. Sablin couldn't help but notice the subdued mood of the gallery. They seemed to have been hoping for more of a show. Sablin had been an enemy of socialism and needed to be punished, but that didn't mean that they had to be cruel about it. As Petchuro had once said to him, the strength of their revolution came from their clemency, not from bloody-handed retribution. Refrain from anger and turn from wrath, it leads only to evil. Yeah. Fair enough. I wonder if he's gonna come back at some point. That'd be cool. I quite like Men. Wholesome boy as well. I should play as him sometime as well. There we go. We have formed the Far Eastern Socialist boys. Just do everything, man. Just do everything. Alright. And we should also try and build up our armies as well. Now that we are here. Although, saying that, we're losing manpower already. Though we need the men. Well, first off, let me just... Do you have any artillery even in here? Yeah, let's do this. Recon. Anti-air. Are we building any anti-air? I don't know. We're not. There we go. Laying in the square outside of the Opera House with Pechuro, Markev and Ulyanovskaya, Sablin tried to belch out the International, but barely got past the third note when he started uncontrollably giggling, setting his own comrades off, rolling onto his belly. Sablin drunkenly pawed for the vodka bottle, but it kept rolling away from him. That made him laugh too. Slumping back over, Sablin gazed into the sky, watching as black night slowly gave way to the grey of pre-dawn. He smiled to himself, vaguely wondering how many bottles of vodka he'd drunk since he signed the treaty forming the Far Eastern Soviet Republic the night before. That was pretty much the only thing he remembered from the past 12 hours. He had no doubt he'd made quite a fool of himself during the party, but what did it matter? If ever they had cause to celebrate, this was it. Grinning like a lunatic, Sablin managed the party would be like what they took Moscow. Look, comrades. A red sun rises. The heavens themselves turn out for the revolution. That got a ragged cheer from Sablin and the other half-dozen revelers, still trying to keep the party alive. Staring into the reddening sky, Sablin couldn't wipe the grin from his face. Against the most impossible odds, they had succeeded. They had cast down the tyrants, lighting the torch of the socialist revolution across the east. Despite their triumph, it was not over yet. They still had to bring the revolution west, into the lands of the bandits, the madmen and the oppressors. Looking around at his closest friends, Sablin realized for the first time that he had trusted them implicitly, that the strength that they lent him would allow him to climb any mountain, leap any hurdle. Feeling sober, all of a sudden, Sablin sat up. The party was over, he had to keep the momentum going. The fight isn't over until you win. Oh, interesting. Alright, let's move forward then. Ah, great again. Oh, no, we are making political power points, so that's good. Don't really need much of a navy, so let's focus on this instead. Everything at the mutineers' ad hoc headquarters had been cleared out of the Opera House and the chairs put back in their rightful place. To Sablin, sitting in the front row, it almost looked as though they'd never been there at all. Sablin breathed deeply. Listening to the shuffling feet and murmured voices behind him. The place was packed, everyone coming to see the film. An almost immaculate print of Sergei Einstein's socialist masterpiece, Battleship Potemkin, unearthed from landfill in Irkutsk. As the light dimmed and the overture began, Sablin squeezed his wife Nadezhda's hand. She looked up at him lovingly, and his eyes filled with tears at how lucky he was. It was rapturous. The live orchestra might have been amateurish, plunking away at whatever instrument they could scrunch together, but it didn't matter. The emotion coating every frame like brushstrokes on a painting needed no adornment from the film's powerful message of revolutionary hope to be felt. The audience cheered at all the appropriate moments. They jeered when the Tsars killed the hero of Vakulinchuk, and Sablin was certain he heard sobbing when the baby was killed as its carriage fell out of control down the Odessa steps. During the ending, as the Tsar's fleet mutinied and flew the red flag, the audience gave a standing ovation. Their cheering drowned out the orchestra. Sablin looked to the side into the grinning faces of Pechura and Markiev. Battleship Potemkin was like an electric charge that rallied everyone who saw it. As red flag fluttered above the Tsar's dreadnought, Sablin's doubt fell away. The socialist dream had been crushed once before, but someday soon the red flag would wave once more over Leningrad. Clapping as the light faded from the projector, Sablin vowed he'd one day raise it himself. Interesting. So there we go. Whew. Let's get more of these, right? And here we do need more anti-tank guns, and honestly more anti-air. Slowly but surely that socialist dream is turning out to become a reality. We're not nearly finished though. We need more troops, for one. Oh, we can only make 11. Alright, that's fair enough. 11 is good for now. Yes. The next moves forward. The night of the Opera House was at maximum capacity. Comrades from every floor and chair, the veteran fighters and the fresh, eager blood, gathered to hear Sablin speak. With him stood the comrades at arms. Mikhail, holding the first bottle of the night in his hand. Susanna Pichura was her inseparable friend Ulyanovskaya. And finally Otto Braun. Sablin was the one to carry the winds of the conversation that night, and thus he, for the blood-splattered territories of Russia and its past glory, and its tragic past, represented a beacon in the East. Comrades, the Central Committee bickers often, but today we are united. Today we are no longer a Buryatian Autonomous Soviet Socialist Republic. Today we are something more. We will represent the liberated and the liberators. We will show our increasing strength, and we will make a stand against the tyrant. Tonight, my friends, we will be known as the Far Eastern Soviet Republic. Cheers erupted across the entire Opera House, so loud that Sablin almost wanted to cover his ears. Markiev slammed his back with a powerful yet friendly thump on his hand. He grinned towards him with an ever-tempting bottle. The rest and Braun all remained content with silence. The old German merely cracked a satisfied grin, while Sablin and Pichuro exchanged awkward glances that quickly mellowed out into traded smiles. As the shouting died down, Sablin turned once again to face the Central Committee. There is much to do, my friends, I will admit. I am somewhat afraid of the future, but I know that the comrades that surround me. He motioned an arm to his allies beside him. There will be no reason to fear what is to come next. Tonight, comrades, is the day to celebrate freedom. Hell yeah. There we go. One more will be happening. Look at that. Look at how quickly everything will be improving. We're doing good. We do need a lot of equipment. But in time, you know, in time we'll fix that. How many... Oh. We will rename. Alright. Oh, you don't have any troops. Interesting. Then that would mean it's probably the best to go after you as quickly as humanly possible, right? Our poverty rate, yeah. Let's fix our poverty rate, eh? There we go. I've covered everything at this point, right? Seems like it. And in 69 we'll be able to prepare for a new war. For now, we're doing just fine. Wait, which one is that actually? Vlasov? Ah. Interesting. The push towards change. This time in the cold opera house there was much more positive tone between Sablin and the members of the Central Committee, as he had shuffled a few papers from his briefcase to a table. Letting the others gaze at it with curiosity, Sablin tapped against the one paper. This, comrades, is a copy of the original Soviet decree to pass an 8-hour workday. The rest are other, various laws that were in effect in the original Soviet Union. I'm guessing you'll wish to re-implement this decree. What about the rest? These other ones, the decree on land, the decree on workers' control and so on, will have to readjust to fit the new revolution. Readjust? Should these not be perfectly serviceable the way they are? Sablin merely shook his head. No comment, Markiev. Though one of Lenin's first act was to abolish private property, we have no such luxury here. It will remain as it of right now, but in due time we will tear down all the framework of the capitalist institution. Markiev eyed Sablin warily, and the former commissar smiled. Trust me, comrade. The revolution will not fall as long as we stand strong. Alright. Decree on land. Just keep improving everything, my dudes. Keep improving everything. How quickly? Our economy is actually growing quite quickly. Oof, that's a big percentage right there. Do we have a deficit? Yeah, we do have a deficit of $500 million each year, which is a big amount. We need more civilian factories, honestly. Yeah. Get over in there. Good. A Leninist art. Oh. Interesting. Defending the revolution, reaching out to the world. The international outreach. Our comrades in the Caribbean. Unite the world in song. Oh, interesting. It's kind of wholesome. It truly is. This will need to be, you know, decreased to gain more efficiency. But oh well. That will take form in time. For now, we gotta keep continuing on with pretty much everything we got. Yeah, this is not good though. We need to build more artillery pieces. And here. Alright, what are we lacking? Arty, mostly. Alright, these boys in here. Good, I just wanted something on the field. Sure. Right now we don't really need much weapon stuffs. Alright. On matters of ideology. Sablin placed the grand stage. Wait, are we fully? Well, we are pretty much fully. Sablinsky. Blah blah blah. Eventually he stopped in the middle and sighed, turning his gaze to his comrades. As you all know, the policy of ideological pushback in the previous Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics was treating it with caution and advising party unity. I say that we should explore the ways of a man can think about the revolution. After all, should we not be so dogmatic as to outright deny and spit on opinions that are not exactly our own? Markov seemed to take in Sablin's word, but Maya cut in first. Surprisingly enough, I believe, though Lenin was right in his choice to tighten party unity back then, we still had the entirety of Russia. Nowadays, we need all we can get. Otto Braun merely snorted and shook his head. And what, let reactions slip into our ranks? I don't believe we should let any of these things occur. This is our revolution, comrades, and we cannot let it be tainted by the thoughts of revisionists. Just my thoughts. For once, Petrova was silent, softly biting her thumb, and looked into the slightest bit anxious. Sablin could see that, but he also had to consider what the others had said. Comrade, your choice is final. You know my opinion, but we must move on, as time is of the essence. A choice must be made. You know, we continue down our path, same as before. Same as we have always done. Good. Then down here, continue improving our equipment. Alright. Our debt is increasing at a breakneck speed, but that's totally fine. Ooh. First part of our tree is almost done, at least. And I'm very happy with that. But that is pretty much all the time I have left for today. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Hopefully I'll see you next time and hopefully you have a nice day. Bye bye.